Good morning, boys and girls. How you guys doing? My name is Brandon Giles, and I'm the head men's basketball coach here at Polk State College. Before we get into this morning's message, I wanted to tell you a little bit about myself so you know who's speaking to you this morning. So like I said, my name is Brandon Giles. I'm the head men's basketball coach here at Polk State College. I was born and raised right here in Polk County, so I'm familiar with a lot of the things that you guys are experiencing today. I grew up in Auburndale, but I kind of have been involved and went to school in all different pockets of Polk County. I started my educational career at Winter Haven Christian. Then I moved over to Caldwell Elementary, which is in Auburndale. Then I came back to Winter Haven, where I went to Jewett Elementary as well as Jewett Academy. Then I transferred over to All Saints Academy. And then I finished my high school career at Auburndale High School, where I graduated there. And then was lucky enough to move on to a four-year university by the name of Western Carolina University, as I had a basketball scholarship to play ball there for 4 years, where I was a four-year starter. But at the same time, I was majoring in sociology as well as business administration. To all of you, I would encourage you to get your high school diploma, get your college degree, because those 4 years, or really 8 years, both in high school and college, have been some of the most impactful and influential years that I've had to experience within my lifespan so far. So go to high school, get your degree, move on to college, get your degree, and it can take you many places in life. After I finished my college basketball career and educational career at Western Carolina, I moved on to have a professional career in Germany, where I played basketball there professionally for a few years. And then after my career was over there, I came back home and got heavily involved in the community here in Polk County, which you fast forward now 10 years from now, it landed me in the seat that I'm in now, which is the head coach here at Polk State College. This job means the world to me, truly, because I have the opportunity to continue my father's legacy. He was the head men's basketball coach here for about 15 years before he passed away. So to be able to continue his legacy, and then I have two younger sons that are watching me and able to see me in action as a coach, that means a lot to me. And like I say, this county, this job, and impacting lives really, truly means a lot to me as a person. So now that you've heard a little bit about me, let's get into this morning's message. All right. The things that I'm going to talk to you about this morning really have nothing to do with the game of basketball. Although I think that basketball and just sport in general mimics life, the things that I'm going to speak on this morning, I truly believe can take you further than any game of basketball or any game in general can ever take you in life. All right, so lock in, tune into these 5 key points that I'm going to focus on this morning as we move forward. So, number 1, value in life and authority figures. Number 2, your thought process and limiting distractions. Number 3, your work ethic. Number 4, I think this is a big one, networking and relationships. And then finally, the 5th one, which I think is the most important here, is believing in yourself and your why. So, all right, we're going to talk about valuing your life and authority figures. It's extremely important to value the things that your coaches, your parents, your teachers, your supervisors, your bosses, or anyone who is of authority over your life right now, because I truly believe I wouldn't be where I am today if I didn't value the things that my mother and my father constantly harped on me about, what my coaches were always on me about, or just everyday things that I heard from teachers in the classroom. So it's extremely important to value the words, value the instruction that they're giving you daily, because that'll take you a long way in life. There's no leader, no parent, no coach, no supervisor, no boss that wants somebody working for them or living with them or, just being around them daily if they don't respect them. And you can simply respect them by valuing the words and the lessons that they're preaching to you day in and day out. That goes a long way. It holds a lot of weight with leaders. It holds a lot of weight with your teachers. And simply just valuing the words that your teachers give you daily can get you a good grade, believe it or not, because that plays within that respect factor. And then you also want to value your life by appearance. Make sure you dress nicely every day. And I'm not saying name brand stuff, just dress nicely, look nicely. Doesn't matter how much it costs, how cheap it is, just make sure it looks nice. It does not matter. I'm not saying go spend a lot of money to look nice. I'm just saying when you appear at school, you want to make sure you're dressed nice. When you appear on a job interview, you want to make sure you're dressed nice. When you're in public, you want to try your hardest or your best to dress nice so that you just never know who you're going to run into. They see that you value life just by the way you dress. Appearance is one thing, like I said. You also want to value your life and the people of authority by simply making eye contact with them when they're speaking to you or you're speaking back to them. That gives them the sense that, again, you value your life, you value them, but you also possess a lot of confidence in yourself. I've seen it numerous times where people have lost jobs or not gotten the job that they're interviewing for simply because they have not did a good job, or they did not do a good job of having eye contact with the speaker while they were on that interview. That supervisor or that boss simply just said, you know what, Brandon's not going to be the one for this job because he showed me he has no confidence in himself because he never looked me in the eye while we were speaking. And again, give that eye contact to, again, show that you have confidence in yourself, but also you value, that job or what it is that you guys are communicating about. A couple more things on valuing your life. The way you shake somebody's hand, first impression is everything. That goes a long way. The way you walk, the way you talk, all those different things fit within the category of valuing your life. And, I know there's a lot of distractions out there nowadays, but don't allow society, social media, and all those different things to change who you are. Be true to yourself, be true to your life, because you're the one that has to live that life. You're the one that has to wake up every morning within that life, not anybody else. So you want to make sure you stay true to yourself and to your life, because that'll take you a long way as well. All right, let's move on. Number 2, limiting distractions in your thought process. Positive things lead to positive results. All right, understand that. Positive things lead to positive results. The energy that you put out is the energy that you're going to receive back. So make sure that energy is always positive, all right? So you're always receiving positive energy back, all right? And another thing with that is you are what you think and say that you are. All right, say that again. You are what you think and you say that you are. So make sure you are always putting in positive thoughts into your mindset, so you always move in a positive manner, or you always think of yourself as a positive person, or people look at you as a positive person, all right? Although the way people look at you doesn't always matter, all right, it's all within, but you still want to always make sure you're putting off a positive persona, because that'll take you a long way in life, all right? So understand those two things. Positive thoughts lead to positive things, and you are what you say and think you are. All right, so something else that goes with this is limiting distractions, all right? We all know we got plenty of distractions within our lives. But you have to understand, if something doesn't in line with your goals, you have to eliminate it from your life. Simple as that, And I know social media is a popular thing. It's something that we all do. It's something that takes up a lot of our time. It's something that we enjoy. But you have to understand, you have to limit some of those things, because a lot of what you see on social media, it isn't real. It's fabricated, all right? And it drives you crazy if you get too attached to it. So don't get too caught up on what goes on social media. Like I said, a lot of it's fabricated, a lot of it's not real. So limit that stuff to the best of your abilities, because again, that'll help you move forward in life. A lot of people get bogged down or get in modes of depression just because they feel that their life doesn't look like what their friends' life looks like on social media. That doesn't matter, all right? Half of social media, half of society is still trying to find themselves. So why are you going to try to impress someone that doesn't even know themselves, all right? So get to know yourself first, all right? And then slowly just start to limit the distraction within social media and things like that. That'll help you move forward in life as well. All right, so number 3, hard work and your work ethic. All right, hard working and work ethic is truly important. All right. You have to understand as you move forward in life, nothing worth happening is going to come from not working hard. Everything we gain, everything we create, all of that comes from working hard and putting forth a good, solid work ethic toward that goal. All right. So you got to set goals. You got to create a vision board. Those are two main things that I think help you work hard, help you have a good work ethic, is having goals set and a vision board. You may be wondering, what is a vision board? A vision board is just a series of things that you see throughout the day, all right, that you've created. The board, I have 5 of them, all right, that you created throughout the day, that you're going to see that every single morning or every single day somewhere, whether it's on your bathroom window, whether it's the screensaver on your phone, wherever. You need to have your vision board visible so you see that day in and day out, because then you find yourself knowing that these are the 5 things that I'm trying to become in life, all right? I'm only moving in a way that's going to help me accomplish these 5 things, all right? And that's my vision board, because I visualize my life in that manner, and that's what I want to do. And I'm only going to move within these 5 spectrums on my vision board so I can make sure I'm reaching my goals consistently. And like I said, if it doesn't align with your vision board, you have to eliminate it from your life, all right? So you got to work on that. You got to spend time on it. A vision board isn't something just easy. Spend time on it, spend days on it, spend weeks, months. Just start writing down things that you want to accomplish in life and that you want to do in life. And then simplify them, because you're going to have a paper full of things, full of ideas, and you never want to overload yourself with too much. So simplify those maybe 30 different visions that you have into 5 categories, all right? So you can put maybe 5 into this category, 5 into that category, 5 into that category, and so on, all right? And have that be your vision board, but it needs to be somewhere that you can see it and is visible every single day. My vision board hangs in my bathroom because every morning I'm gonna brush my teeth, wash my face, take a shower, shave, all those different type of things. I'm gonna see it on my bathroom mirror because I'm gonna be there every morning, and I hope you are too. But it's very important for that vision board to be somewhere visible, because again, that helps create a work ethic. It helps create hard work if you're truly sticking to those things that you see on that vision board. All right, the 4th one we're going to talk about is networking and relationships. All right, very, very, very important is networking and relationships. All right, a lot of what many people possess in life truly becomes off not always what they know, but it's who they know. So networking and building strong, influential relationships can take you a long way in life, believe it or not. I've had the opportunity to work with many people and be in rooms with people that I never would imagine, simply off of just networking and the relationships. I mean, if you look at this picture here, one of the most impactful, influential human beings on earth, Michael Jordan, I had the opportunity to work with him for 4 years. I would have never had the opportunity to work with him if it wasn't for me building the relationships that I have today, networking with people. And it's not just meeting someone. Once you meet someone, there has to be follow-up. There have to be invitations to possibly go do lunch. Has to be invitations for someone like yourself to maybe come shadow at work that day. All those different type of things. You have to pour in and build those relationships through some of the things that I just said. So make sure as you're networking, as you're trying to, or as you're establishing new relationships, make sure you're pouring in and investing into those relationships, because again, those will take you all the way around the world. I've been to France, I've been to China, I've been to Jamaica, I've been to British Virgin Islands, I've been to Guadeloupe, I've been to St. Martin. I've been all over the world working, all truly because of relationships that I've built and that I've invested in throughout my life. So it's important to network. It's important to get to know people. It's important to speak when you see people. If someone's lending you a helping hand or someone's lending you their time, take them up on it. All right. Don't be afraid to ask. All right. Take them up on going out to lunch with them or going to shadow them at work, or just if it's a teacher there at the school, going and sitting in his or her classroom just to ask them some questions or just spend time with them. All right. You will learn from that. You will learn from that person. So make sure you're investing into these relationships while you're networking. All right, so finally, I really think this is the most important of the 5 bullets that I went over today. This one that I'm going to hit you on now, I think is truly the most important one. And that's simply believing in yourself and your why. All right, I'm going to read something to you towards the end of this one, but it all has to do with believing in yourself and your why. It's going to take time to figure out your why. Your why isn't something that's just going to pop up one day and it be there, especially at your age. Now, you can continue to be building on your why based off your interests and things like that. But truth be told, I just figured out my why during quarantine, in all honesty. And I'm 32 years old. I simply spent some time to myself, limited distractions, all those different type of things. I spoke to people, but all in all, I was doing it to figure out and understand my why. And understanding my why has changed my life tremendously. So I truly think you have to do that. I look at my life and my why. I never dreamed of being a college basketball coach. That wasn't a dream of mine. It wasn't something I just said I was going to do. And for those of you who may know, being a college basketball coach or just being a coach in general is very, very, very strenuous, and it's very stressful at times. It's aggravating. It's all, I've experienced every emotion you can think of being a college basketball coach. And sometimes that forces people to want to give up, want to quit, want to not be involved as much anymore, all those different type of things. But the reason that I have discovered my why, it doesn't matter. So no matter what goes on here at my job and how the amount of stress I may have, none of that can knock me off my path to be successful because I know my why. All right. So if things aren't affecting your why, things in life are going to happen. But if they're not affecting your why truthfully, and your whys are being fulfilled, nothing can really knock you off your path of being successful. So again, you have to know your why. You got to spend time on it. It took me 32 years to do it. So don't think it's just going to be something that comes right away. But now that I know my why, my life just is so much more smooth. My stress levels are down. Everything. I'm so much more positive in my mindset. I'm so much more positive with things that I deliver to my family, to my wife, all different type of things. And it all revolves around me understanding my why. The second part of that is believing in yourself. I truly believe that you can't do anything in life at a high level or be successful in life if you don't believe in yourself. And believing in yourself fits within my faith, focus, can't believe I messed that up. My faith, focus, and finish principle. This is something that I came up with while playing professional basketball in Germany. It was a time where I spent a lot of time to myself. I was in a whole nother country, didn't speak their language. So I spent a lot of time in my apartment there that they bought for me. And it led me to understanding what these 3 words really meant: faith, focus, and finish. So I'm going to read this to you, and then we're going to wrap up today's message. So just lock in real quick. It's a quick excerpt that I put together for you guys. All right? So just listen in. As you move forward in life, I genuinely want you to understand the importance of these 3 words: faith, focus, and finish. In life, with whatever it is you do, you have to first believe in yourself and have faith that whatever it is you're trying to accomplish can and will be done. Every morning you wake up, tell yourself, I can, I want to, and I belong. These simple words will help with building an ultimate faith along with a great amount of confidence in yourself. Your faith will lead you to your destiny. What is your destiny, you may ask? Your purpose in life. Simply put, believing in yourself will take you many places, which will all be a part of your purpose in life. In addition, your faith will allow you to focus on what is important. Focusing on what is important also leads you to speaking positive thoughts into your mindset. Positive thoughts lead to positive things. As simple as that may sound, it's extremely accurate. You are what you say and think you are. Focusing on the important will help you eliminate the things that don't matter. Your focus will allow you to do the necessary things to get the task at hand done. But again, you must first believe in yourself with faith and then focus on the things that are important. Simplify your life by eliminating distractions. This will in turn allow focusing and locking in on what is important to be much more attainable. If you can do this, you will find that you will be able to become highly effective and reach your goals more quickly. Once you develop a strong faith and an even stronger focus, you are now left with only one thing to do, and that is finish. Although life is never finished, there will be many goals you should set out to do, and your faith in yourself and God, along with a strong focus, will allow you to accomplish and finish each of these goals. A person who can accomplish their goals on a consistent basis usually finds themselves in successful situations. Just know, successful situations don't come easy. Keep pushing. Faith, focus, and finish. Well, boys and girls, that's all I have for you this morning. Like I said, I would love to be there to answer some questions for you. Maybe your teacher can get some questions from you, and maybe she can email them to me. I would be more than happy to answer any questions that anyone has, as well as lend my time if anybody would ever like to come shadow me or do lunch. Or like I said, if you just have any questions or things that you would like to ask me, feel free to do so. Again, thank you to Boone Middle School for thinking of me, and I truly enjoyed my time with you guys this morning. Thank you.